All right, Nathan, thank you. This afternoon, we have yet another big jump in COVID-19 hospitalizations and cases to tell you about right here in Arkansas. The Delta variant has our daily numbers looking more and more like it did during our peak back in late January and February. Here's a look at the latest THV11 charts. This one shows nearly 1,500 new COVID cases reported yesterday in the state. For about 2 months, our daily average of new cases hovered right around 200. That number has risen dramatically in the past few weeks. The daily average is just above 700 right now, nearly double what it was at the beginning of July. We saw another big jump in hospitalizations yesterday, bringing us back over 600 this afternoon. That's 41 more than Monday. And that is double what we saw 2 weeks ago when there were 306 COVID-19 hospitalizations in Arkansas. The numbers here are part of an alarming new spike in the coronavirus in some parts of the country. Now there's a growing political fight over how to stop the spread among younger Americans. According to Johns Hopkins University, the nationwide average of new daily cases doubled in the last 3 weeks, with the South hit especially hard. Yet a top vaccination official in Tennessee says she's been fired amid reports of a Republican pressure campaign to stop promoting vaccines for teenagers. In Mississippi, multiple children are now in the ICU. CBS's Omar Villafranca reports from Jackson.
Across the state of Mississippi, 7 children are now hospitalized with COVID-19, fighting the dangerous virus in intensive care units. 2 are on ventilators.
When you have younger kids who are now getting hospitalized, what do people need to take from that?
So what we're hearing is this is a mix of kids with underlying conditions and then some that were previously healthy.
Dr. Jennifer Bryan, chairman of the Board of Trustees at Mississippi State Medical Association, says children are more at risk when vaccination rates are low.
In this phase of the pandemic, there's really 2 life choices. It's to vaccinate or you're going to get COVID. It is that contagious of a virus.
In Tennessee, the state's top vaccination official, Dr. Michelle Fiscus, says she was fired this week after suggesting some teenagers could get vaccinated without parental consent.
This Delta variant is beginning to bear down on us, that we know is more infectious and infects children more significantly.
Meanwhile, the Tennessean says it obtained emails and an internal report from the state's health department that claim it will stop vaccine outreach to minors for all diseases, not just COVID, amid pressure from Republican lawmakers. In a statement to CBS News, the Tennessee Department of Health said, "We continue to support outreach efforts and that it has in no way shuttered the Immunizations for Children program. We are simply mindful of how certain tactics could hurt that progress." But as kids get ready to return to classrooms in a few weeks, Fiscus said she is worried the risk of COVID will only get worse.
So they're going to go back into schools with no mask mandates and no protection from a vaccination.
We talked to Dr. Leah Smith, a pediatrician who leads the COVID outreach at her church here in Mississippi. And she said the toughest group to try to convince to get vaccinated, young people. But she says the spike in the number of children in the ICU could act as a wake-up call. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Jackson, Mississippi.
Omar, thank you. And this rise of COVID is concerning for the education community. Kids set to return to the classroom next month. The Department of Health and Department of Education here in Arkansas have developed guidelines for schools as we enter the fall semester. But because of new legislation, school districts can no longer require masks. Dr. Janice Warren, Assistant Superintendent for Pulaski County Special School District, says there's been a bit of pushback from parents on this. Some think that masks should be required, but Warren says that's out of the district's control. She says PCSSD is highly recommending that students and staff wear face coverings. The district will also continue doing temperature checks every morning and sanitizing classrooms.
We also will do the physical or social distancing if possible, because we anticipate our classrooms are going to be full and we can't spread the kids out either 3 feet or 6 feet.
When we have large groups of unprotected people, that's where this virus is going to spread quickly and cause harm.
And that is why Dr. Joe Thompson there with the Arkansas Center for Health Improvement says parents, teens, college students, anyone who's eligible needs to get vaccinated now before the school year starts. For those kids who can't be vaccinated, those under the age of 12, Thompson encourages parents to model good behavior and encourage their kids to wear masks throughout the school day. Well, we asked you yesterday evening, if you haven't been vaccinated against COVID-19, why not? We've received hundreds of responses now. Some people say that it's a personal choice. Others tell us they've been advised by their doctor not to get the shot. However, we also saw a lot of misinformation in these messages to us, so we want to break some things down and verify them for you. One viewer wrote in to say that they haven't been vaccinated because they can't afford it. Well, we can verify that the COVID-19 vaccine is completely free. Whether or not you have insurance, it doesn't matter. Any local pharmacy or clinic offering the shot will not ask you to pay. Another viewer says they're not getting a shot because they've heard that even if you get vaccinated, you can still get the virus. We can verify that that's true. Breakthrough cases do happen, but that needs a little bit of context. Experts say breakthrough cases are rare and they are much more mild than people who've been vaccinated. That means they're less likely to die or be hospitalized. If you have questions about the COVID-19 vaccine, our inboxes are always open for you. Just email us, verify@thv-at-11.com. You can also text us your questions, 501-376-1111. All right, moving on now to some money news, and this one's for you parents. Parents all across the country, here in Arkansas too, will start getting monthly child tax credit payments starting tomorrow. They're a part of President Biden's American Rescue Plan. The payments max out at $300 a month for kids who are 5 and younger and $250 for kids ages 6 to 17. How much you get depends on your income. Arkansas parents like Lori Lynn Tucker plan on using the money to put her 2 youngest kids in daycare a few days a week.
It is also enabling me to take some time to really find more meaningful work. I'm a freelancer. Instead of just taking a job for a paycheck, whether or not it's something that I really enjoy.
Those payments will come to you the same way that you get your tax refund, either through a direct deposit or a check in the mail. President Biden is meeting with Senate Democrats today as he seeks support for his legislative priorities. A group of those senators reached a deal last night on a massive spending package that they'll work to pass without any Republican votes. Natalie Brand is on Capitol Hill.
President Biden is headed back to Capitol Hill today to try to win support for his 2-track spending plan focused on traditional infrastructure and what he calls human infrastructure.
The Budget Committee has come to an agreement.
Late last night, Senate Democrats announced they reached a deal on a $3.5 trillion budget plan, down from Senator Bernie Sanders' $6 trillion proposal. It focuses on investments in Democratic priorities, including child care, expanding Medicare, and climate change.
This is, in our view, a pivotal moment in American history.
Democrats intend to pass the bill without winning any Republican support using a procedural tool known as reconciliation.
Liberal policies are overspending, overborrowing, and hurting our economy.
Every Senate Democrat would need to support the budget resolution in order to pass it. West Virginia's Joe Manchin says he needs time to look it over.
In all honesty, guys, I really haven't paid attention to that much. I just know we're going to have a good piece of an infrastructure bill.
Senator Manchin is working with a bipartisan group to finish a separate bill spending roughly $1 trillion on physical infrastructure.
They want everything in by Thursday, so they want to know exactly where we are on that.
Some Republicans say Democrats' go-it-alone reconciliation package will cost them GOP support for the infrastructure bill. Natalie Brent, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Democrats say their budget bill will be fully paid for with tax increases on corporations.